wash it. But when I got home, by the time I got home and I did everything, I fell out to sleep and forgot to wash my hair yesterday. So I ended up waking up this morning around like 5 and I washed my hair. And then, of course, I sectioned it out, but I didn't dry it. So it's still a little damp in the back a bit because I kept it up in a bun. And I'm going to actually try the straight shot now. I won't be on here for long. I just want to show one piece. And see, because that's all I'm going to do is one piece. Unless I feel safe trying it, I am nervous about using it because in general, even with my wet to go straight, this is the straight shot thing right here that I'm going to be using. I don't know why my camera does that. It looks like everything is like backwards. And I'm just doing this real quick because, of course, I'm just trying to get only just a certain part of my hair, just see how it works out. If it looks like it works good, I'll use it on my whole head next time. And I'm just going to tame the rest of my hair and everything because I'm using a couple of things. Let's see. Let me grab everything I want to use. You know, I want to just get my hair together and just start twisting it. And then that way I can put it up and keep it tamed for tomorrow's dinner, because tomorrow I have a dinner after I watch the baby. So I have a dinner to go to tomorrow. So hold on one second. Forgot about this boiling water. I always boil the water now because I don't know if the mouse is still around. And, I don't know if the mouse is around. I don't know if the mouse went near my dishes. So, I get nervous about the idea of bacteria. So I'm going to go ahead and just take this. And I did buy the mouse traps, by the way, but it's not the ones that kills them. It's the humane ones. I'll show you guys in a minute. And then, of course, after I'm done doing my hair routine, I already did my facial routine, got all these pimple patches on me. After I'm done with that, and then I'm start cleaning up a little bit, packing some stuff for tomorrow because I'm going to go watch the baby in the morning. I guess you guys know, I've mentioned I'm down a 4-day work week on the first job that I do, so I can help out the baby. And then I got the dinner tomorrow. hope they got some good food. All the time when I go, they always do. Ooh, it's hot. I'll put it right in there and just let this boil in here because I always worry about bacteria, And then the rest of this, the plate and everything, I'm just going to throw in here into the hot boiling water. Ooh, it's hot. Really hot. Ooh, hot. All right. I just want to disinfect everything. And let me show you guys the little trap that I got before I show what I'm doing with my hair. I got so much I want to do in so little time. This is the mouse trap thing. See? It's a house. If you see, it looks like a house because that's really what it is. When I open it up, I'll have to show you guys. I don't feel like opening it up right now. But I'm going to put like peanut butter or like cheese inside of it. And that way, I can get him to go into the house and live in it. And then I grab him and take him back out to the wild. So that's what I plan on doing. So I wanted to do that because I forgot. I have water boiling. So there's some things I want to use in my hair. And one of them I'm going to be using in my hair is the Avocado Entomano Anti-Frizz Straight Serum. So I'm going to use that. I may use some coconut oil. This is pure Proclaim coconut oil. This is not artificial. So it's hard inside and it melts during when it's hot out. I don't know how it's like right now because it's starting to get cold out. I got a boar brush because this is good after I detangle my hair. I got my Conair brush here that I'm going to be using. Conair brush. And I got my wide tooth comb. And let's see, is there anything else I want to use for my hair? I think right now, and I may use this bristle brush here too. The bristle brush. And of course, the next thing I'm going to use, I'm thinking about using is this blow dryer. Because they said for thicker hair types, you should blow dry it out a little bit first before using that. That's what I read on the instructions. So I'm like, okay, I'll do that. So I'm just going to show a piece of my hair. or at least I'm going to section it out first. And my straightener, I bought that. This one is the wet to style straightener. I got this, so like on days that I'm not going to use the straight shot, because I don't think I'm going to use that very much often. Move this. My bathroom's so small. I gotta get a bigger bathroom. A way bigger bathroom than this. Definitely. I'm gonna put it right here like this. There it goes. That's good. So let me take it out of the box here. I don't know how this is gonna work. It's a blow. It says created for the perfect blowout, but I don't think I want to do my whole head though. Not right now. I just want to test it out to see how it's going to be like. This cute comes in his own little box. And you can put it back in. Oh boy. I gotta get this house under. I can't wait to take care of it on Saturday, clean this house. I just want to do a whole deep cleaning, and I want to donate some stuff out of here. Because there's a lot of stuff in the closet that I don't use or never opened up. So I'm like, I want to make room in here. And this actually has 3 settings supposedly. I don't know how this whole thing works, but let me just look at it real quick. I'm gonna just turn it on and see how it works. I don't know. It's supposed to have so many. Oh, I see. It's off. It's like an off sign, cool sign, and then they have like 3 symbols. How does this turn on? Let's see. Oh, this is the cool one, I think. Oh no, this is warm. This is cool. So it's a straightener and a blow dryer. And it goes really hot too. So I'm not going to use it just yet. I'm nervous because I don't know how it's going to work in my hair. I don't really know. I'm like really, really nervous about it. But we'll see. I'm going to test out a piece of my hair and see what happens. And we got to see what it's going to look like when I do it. I'm just trying to get this phone on a perfect angle so that way I can kind of sit up a little bit. So there it goes. Phone. Stop falling. There. Hopefully don't fall. Oh boy. So my hair is just, still all nappy from earlier because I brushed it out, but it goes back to it curls back up in its natural state. Oh boy. But my hair smells so good. The shampoo I use is the brand I showed you. Is Millie. It's this one here that I use, but this is the serum. I use the conditioner. I use the leave-in conditioner. So like as you know, this stupid phone keeps doing what it's doing. Go back up. I think I need to put it up. Ugh. Damn. There it goes. This stupid, phone, and it's so small in here. So, as people know, women, African American women, our hair, is very versatile. My hair, the way it grows, I have 3 different kinds of, I would say, texture in my hair because the back part is very, very kinky. It curls up really tight and it's shorter than the middle part of my hair. I know. And the middle part of my hair grows the longest, and then the back part don't grow as long. It's so weird. But it's more kinkier back there. Then when I go in the middle, it's a little bit less kinkier and much more manageable. And the front part is a lot more manageable. I don't know. It's just weird. And you gotta be careful, with kinky hair. You gotta make sure that you brush it out really, really good. You have to make sure that you tame your hair. If you don't tame it and don't brush it out, it can break off because the oils won't get to the end. And when black women's hair, it shrinks. So it's actually longer than what it looks. A lot of black women, the hair shrinks up, and then when they brush it out, it's a little bit longer than what it appears. So and you gotta take care of it, and right now it's still moist. It's still moist from washing it. But if you don't do that, otherwise, you're gonna have some problems, You're gonna have some serious problems. So what I'm doing now is I'm just separating it so I can be able to brush it out. I do like something like this where okay. See, now the back part of my hair, as you guys see, it's shorter, but still when you stretch it, you gotta stretch it. Otherwise it goes back. And sometimes I do that when I do my hair. I either put it into like twisties or I blow dry it out to stretch it a little bit. If I don't want to blow dry it out because I'm afraid of drying my hair out and everything, and I don't want to put too much heat to it, then I try to brush it out and try to tame it as much as I can. I combed it out earlier today, my hair, so it's not as bad, But if I didn't do that, then it would have been really dry. And it would have been harder to go through my hair, and you would see a bunch of hair sitting on this comb, But because I combed it out thoroughly when it was wet and not dry, and still feels like very moist, there's not hair on the comb like that. See, so that's why you gotta be careful, Oh. I love my hair, but it could be a lot of work, You just can't just get up in the morning and just have it flowing out. You got to take care of it. You got to brush it out and everything. And could be pretty thick. If I don't straighten out, it gets like very, 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 very thick. And it could be trouble. I did trim it back a couple weeks ago, but I plan on trimming it again. And I don't know if I'm going to, go. I have a hard time trusting people with my hair. I do. I have a very hard time because some people, they get too cut happy, And this here, they tell you to use on, like, it says frizz happens. And this is not just for African American women's hair. This is for, women with curly hair or very wavy hair. It's not too much recommended for straight hair. You have to have some kind of value. Let's see. And you can use this before you straighten it, of course. For me, I'm putting it on because, of course, I'm getting ready to blow dry my hair. I ain't putting that thing on my head until I blow dry because I'm scared of it giving me split ends. I'm always worried about that. What was it? Look at this. It smells so good. So they tell you to put some of this on even when you blow dry because blow dryers can cause split ends too. That's why I don't like to do it all the time. So, the only time I like to blow dry is if I'm really, really lazy and I don't feel like, dealing with having to sit around for hours and brushing it back out and trying to tame it because it's a lot of work. I don't feel like doing all that all day long, So I'm just doing one section right now. I'm trying to find out what section I want to use that blowout thing on. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe my back part of my hair. I don't know. And I'm going to put this as a finisher. Of course, the last thing I put on before I put twisties in my hair. Then here's my other brush, and I do this gently. I always start from the ends. They say that for kinky hair, never start from the top because then you're going to rip your hair out. Always start from the bottom with the comb, gently brush it, and then with the brush you do the same exact thing. Don't, don't do too much. Like, some people do that and that's not good. Just be gentle with it. Very, very gentle. Very, very gentle. So, it's very, very gentle. And I don't use the boar brush. This is the softer bristles. You don't use that until after. I do it afterwards. I mean, you can do it when it's wet, but I like to do it after because I want to keep the bristles dry. So, and this is just if I want to really, really, really brush it, like get really into there. Like let's say I want to put it up in a ponytail or something, and I use this brush, or let's say I'm getting ready to put it into twisties now, and I want to get all the hair put together evenly. Then I do the same thing. So then I'm going to use a blow dryer, so I can just blow dry it a little bit before I use this, and we're going to see how this works. I hope it works good. So here's my Conair 1875. We'll do this one first, and then I'm going to use that blowout thing because I don't necessarily 100% trust it yet because it's my first time using it. So a lot of times when I blow dry my hair, I use this one here. I stretch it like this. Let's go down like that. Sometimes I'll take a brush and go down to it. Right now I'm just doing this right now. I have it on lower, but I could put it on higher if I want. I have it on low. But once I'm done doing my hair treatment and getting into nice little twisties tonight, then I can clean up my dishes and clean up my bathroom. Just want to do a touch up, but I'm not doing major cleaning until Saturday. And what is it? I want to, of course, afterwards pack up what I need to pack up for tomorrow. And then I'm going to read some scriptures tonight, too. I do want to do some Bible study sometime this weekend. Definitely want to do a Bible study. Let's see. Still a little damp. But I'm just keeping it off the high heat because I'm going to be using that on top of this, and that's going to already have heat on it. So that's why I have it on a lower setting. I don't need that burning my hair off. I'm going to put a little bit more oil on it before I apply that thing on here because I'm nervous as hell about this blowout thing. All right, so I'm just going to do only this one section. I'm not doing the whole thing. I'm just looking to see how this works. And if it works really good, then I'm going to use it on my whole head next time. Let's see. I don't know. We will see. I'm going to put this on, a little bit more of this one. It's just a serum to keep your hair good. I'm just going to do a small section of my hair because I'm scared. I really am. I'm frightened about using this thing. Oh boy. Let's see how this goes. Just twisting this up because I'm only going to do a very small section. I always test try things, and if it's good, I'll put the hands up and go like, yes, this is good, But if it ain't good, you won't be catching me using this ever again. I'll be sending it to donations. I got this actually for my birthday. My mother-in-law bought it for me. I'll give her a review on it. Like, it's okay, Oh boy. All right, let's see. We're gonna test it out and see how it works. This part's still lightly damp, not too bad. So let's see what happens. Oh boy, I'm scared. Let's start off with the cool one. This is cool. And then we're gonna go on the first setting. I think we're gonna just do on this set here. It gets hot. Oh man, I'm nervous. Oh my And this is on low. I have this on low because I'm really scared about putting it on hot. Oh, not bad. But this is on the lowest setting though. I don't have it on the high setting. I'm scared to put it on the high setting. Oh boy. Alright, that's not too bad. Oh boy. Let's see if I put it on a higher setting, what happens. Alright, that's the lower setting. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think I like the lower setting. The higher setting, I'm scared to try that. I'm afraid that, you know, it'll burn my hair off or something. I think that's more for like very, very kinky and like 4C hair. I'm going to be careful. It looks good. Not bad. So it's meant to be like a blowout thing. I like it. Not bad. Not bad. I think that's doable, this thing here. Huh. That's not bad at all. Let's see. The other part of my hair, I think I don't know if I'm going to use it. I think I'll just do it on cool. That's what I'll do. I'll do it on cool the rest of it because I'm scared of the whole heat thing, you know? Yeah, cool. I think we'll be using this next time, but it's going to be on that low heat setting. I ain't putting any. I'm not putting it. Putting anything else. Putting on any higher than what I use because I'm scared. You know, I don't need any problems with my hair. So for now, what I'm gonna do is put some of this one. Look, see, it's right now it's hard, but in the summertime it gets really, liquidy like, and you could put it on your scalp because it doesn't clog anything. It's very healthy for your hair, and it just, it blends in, and you can't tell, it doesn't leave your hair having an oily residue or anything like that. So that's why I like it. Oh, my hair keeps getting away. And so when it comes to my twisties, just go like this. This is just so I can get it tamed, Just put into little twisties or something like that. And I do the same with the rest of my hair. I put it into bigger twisties, though, of course. But this is just to get it tamed because I don't feel like, doing it in the morning time. And, I'm taking the wrong bobby pin now. I do the same with this one here. I love this oil. This is like the best one. And it's real coconut oil. It's not that fake stuff you see in the stores. I like this. Yeah. You can use this. And this one here too is a soft, nice brush. And this here also helps to bring down oils in general to your roots. This kind of brush that I'm using. You want to get 100% ore brush. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I definitely want to trim my hair. I want to get it trimmed and I want it evened out. But I'm gonna have to um, find someone that I feel comfortable around and trust because I don't trust a lot of people. Last time I had my hair done, like I said before, was in 2016. That was like over a decade ago. You know, my body pinned it up, of course, so it's not all over the place. That's the last time I've ever got my hair done at a hair salon. And it wasn't that I didn't like them or didn't trust them. I just didn't like the idea that they were using that blowout, that high heat. Now you see how the middle part of my hair. Now we're in the middle part. So the middle part is not as kinky and is a little bit more like a light kinkier, and it's a little bit longer than the back part. But it just, I don't know. I don't know why my hair grows that way. It just does. I don't know why it does that. Yeah. It just grows like that. I can never get it to be one length, you know? It's always like all over the place. And that's another reason why I want to get it trimmed, because I'm trying to make it where it's one length and make it more evened out. But even when I do that, my hair in the middle always grows the longest. Just stubborn, you know? I'm not going to blow dry this part. I'm going to let it just stay moist because I don't want my hair drying out. I want to keep moisture locked into it. That's the thing about African American women's hair. It's like, you know, they say our hair grows best when it's not like having all this heat and it's its natural state. And you know, you don't like try to manipulate it too much. You don't put perms in it. They say to put in twisties like how I'm doing. But sometimes it's just, you're just tired and you don't feel like doing that. And I am tired. I work very hard, so I don't always have the time to do all of that, you know? I don't have the time to do all that. So I just get lazy. Okay. And if you put it in afro, it's just even much more difficult to maintain. That's why I don't really wear too much afros like that, because, you know, if you don't maintain it, we're having some hair breakage problems, you know, because their roots are not getting its moisture that it needs. Because you got to remember, your hair is growing up this way, up, not down. See, if you have straight hair, your hair, the oils travel down to the roots very fast. That's why their hair gets very oily and they need to wash it a lot more. But if you ain't got that kind of hair type and you got like curly, wavy, curly or very kinky hair, it's a little bit different, you know? Very, very different. I don't think people understand the struggles, you know, with the hair type that's like curly or kinky. What was it? My husband, when he first met me, he had no idea, you know, like how the routine goes in my hair. I said, you want a bald wipe? He says, no. I said, then let me do my hair. Stop complaining about how long I'm taking. Because he was complaining one time because I was taking too long in the bathroom, and I said, if you keep complaining, I said you want me to be bald and have my hair fall out? Okay, and then I just want to do my hair then. And then he's like, oh, whatever. Yeah, you heard me, baby. Complaining all the time. Oh boy. We'll do this back part here. Just brush it out really gently. Let's see. It feels so nice and soft after I use that stuff, that serum stuff. Left it moist. Had I blow dried, it would have been all hard and like, you know, dried out. So I'm trying to prevent that. That's why I didn't use the dry bar thing over my head like that. I'm like, I'll only do that when I'm going to straighten it or something you know, it's not gonna be something I'm gonna use like, you know, in general. And you don't want to make a practice of that. Like I said, you know, you don't want to make a practice of um, using these harsh, high heat products on your hair because you know you're trying to make life easier. You're like, oh, I just don't want to do my hair anymore. Let me just straighten it out so I can just get up and just go to work. You know, and then next thing you know, your hair is gonna have all these problems because you keep putting all this heat on it. You know, so you know, it's just try to avoid as much as I can. I may put heat on my hair to do touch-ups. It's a little bit different, but I'm not sitting there doing it like on my hair every day, all day, and all throughout my head. You know, because sometimes you know if I don't have like gel and I want to do a touch-up on my hair, I may do that. So. Okay. And then when I take it out tomorrow, I'll be very kinky, you know, because I have it in twisty, so it'll be very kinky. And then, of course, I'll do something with my hair before I go out for dinner. So that's what I'm doing is I'm getting it set. I dropped one of my bobby pins. Floor. Okay. There was something I wanted to get. It just ran through my head, and now I forgot. I'll remember in a minute. Oh, that's what I wanted to get. I wanted to show you guys what I use. So, like, you know, this gel, I'm not too crazy about it, but it's a healthier gel. I scanned it on Yuka app. It's YUKA. And it tells you, like, what things you should use in your hair that don't have all these bad chemicals and stuff. And this is one of them that are really, really good. But in the sense of it's healthy, but I don't like it because it doesn't hold my hair as good as the orange gel I was using. So I gotta go pick up the other one. But it's good for your hair in the sense of you know if you want to use something that's healthy, and you know it really doesn't have a lot of bad stuff in it. So I'll use that. Where's my? Oh, there goes my comb right there. I wanted to do something here. Just, oh boy, this part here is a little hard in the front to manage. Okay. Just braiding it for now, but I'm going to brush it out in a minute. I just don't want it to get in the way of the rest of my hair. There it goes. Keep it out of the way. Alright, just do it gently at the ends. Make sure it's good. That's good. I was thinking about having a glass of wine tonight, but tomorrow I'm sure we're going to have some wine there, so I'll probably have a little wine there. I still can't have no more than 1 cup still. I have to wait till January after New Year's to see if I'm allowed to have 2 cups of wine now. Like, man, I would like to have at least 2 cups, you know? That's all good, you know? I'm going to call my dietitian up and say, hey, you know, it's been a couple of months after the surgery. Can I have at least 2 cups of wine, you know? Get permission from her because the nurse said no, you know? The nurse that I was dealing with. She was like, no, right now you don't need to worry about wine. I was like, I love my wine, you know? She was like, no, you don't need to worry about no wine right now. Oh, boy. She was being harsh on me. Okay. And then I use this to just soften it up. Just make the oils travel down. Okay. This. Just do really quickly, as I know my time is so limited. It's very limited. Put it back like this for right now. Hey, came out. Put it together again. Keep this here up. All right, and then I have this section here to do, and then I'll do the bang on this side last. Like I say, the front part. Right. Yeah. I don't know if I know I put some of this on there. I'll put the coconut oil in there. Always try to get the edges. They always say concentrate on the edges when you do the oils, because that's what needs the moist oil is, the edges. And you can put some on the scalp. Just kind of massaging in there a little bit. And you don't want to put a big chunk. You see how this looks? I don't put big chunks of it in my hair. Just want to just kind of add it on as you go, you know? Okay. And then I'll put this up in a bobby pin. And then I have just this section here, and then I'll do my bang, and then that's it. And then I got to get a wrap so I can put it over my head, and that way I don't have to worry about it. The wrap keeps everything sealed in overnight. Sometimes I get lazy, though, and I don't feel like dealing with the wrap, you know? I'm like, I don't feel like dealing with it. I don't feel like dealing with it sometimes. I'm just going to add this into my scalp and just kind of massage it in there. I like to also get my edges. Put very little on the edges. But you really don't need a lot. The oil is going to spread as you brush it through. I'm using this because I want to make sure the oil's is going in there really good. And here's my soft brush. And I'll do the bang part, and then that's it. Put it back like this. Put this together. I need another bobby pin. Let me get another one. All right, so last thing I'm doing is this part here in the front part. So I'll do this part and then we'll be done. And I'm gonna go get a wrap to put over my head. If I'm sure I have one in the room somewhere. I'll start putting these up. And this here is pretty easy here. So mixing up with that. And I'm going to get a little wrap. And I'm going to start my cleaning. Yes. Start my little cleaning session. And then maybe I should, I wonder if I should leave it. Should I leave it? Should I kind of move these around and bobby pin it so it's a little bit more sit down? Take the ones out in the back too. Okay, so I put it up to have it like in a little tiny bun. And I'm gonna go get myself the wrap and then push my hair, push this in too, so that way it's not, it's not in the way when I put the wrap in. And that's it for me today. Got my hair all brushed out and tamed out, and that way when I get up in the morning, I don't have to worry about it. It's set. It's easier to do in the morning, and then it'll be easier to do for tomorrow's dinner. Yes. Oh. And this, we're gonna go ahead and put this little baby back. Make sure it's clean inside. It's just one little hair there that I need to take off. I don't like that. Oh wait, on there. Okay. Straight shock, not bad. you know? Just wrap it up and I'm going to put it back in its box. All right. And now I'm putting these babies back up too. So that's what I have for today. As you guys can see, it's very tamed. And got its oils put in there. Push everything back. And then when I put the wrap on, it'll keep my hair back and it's not going to be all frizzy, you know what I mean, in the morning time. So that's what I have right now. This is a nice little tiny bun there. So I'm going to get going and put my wrap on. I got to finish cleaning this, just do a little quick cleanup in the house. And then I'm going to have some time with the Lord, read some scriptures. But I will do a Bible study sometime this weekend. I want to get around to doing some Bible studies and reading some more stuff, interesting things in the Bible. And if I have time, I was thinking about doing some singing. So we'll see. But God bless everybody. Take care. Have a good night. Be safe. Bye-bye.